Welcome to week 11. Hello everybody. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. Lots of eating of turkey and all that fun stuff. I don't know, we had chicken this year instead of turkey, but it's all good. So today we're going to go ahead and start getting into the Christmas spirit and the spirit of the holidays. So we're going to draw this cool car. Okay? And the different presents and the tree inside. So I just wanted to let you see the instructions, which will be on the Canvas page for you to either look at, or you can print them out if you have the ability to print them out. So the first thing we're going to do is says step 1 is to fold your paper in half vertically. So let's do that. We're going to fold our paper just like this in half vertically, nice and tall. Okay, so got my paper folded in half vertically. So the next step, if you look, is you're going to, now if you have a black pastel, that's fine, but I'm going to use the black crayon. But when you do use the black crayon, you've got to take your time and you've got to make a heavy line. So I'll show you. I'm going to put this over here on this side right here, and that way you can still see me. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to make I'm going to come down a little lower because I don't want to have it so it's so high. I want to be able to have my tree up there. So we're going to come just like this. Make your line thick. Come around like this and come across. All right. So like I said, nice thick line. You're going to come on the inside of that line thick. That means you're pressing down kind of hard to make the line thick. Okay, now we're going to so that's a square, half a square inside a half a square. All right, we're going to come out like this, and we're going to come in again for the body of the car. So if you see it like that, okay, then we're going to make our bumper. Now your bumper can be wider, your bumper can be smaller. I'm going to bring my bumper out like this. Okay, I'm going to then come inside to make my grill. So I'm going to come in like this to make the grill. All right. One light. Your light can be circular. I'm making a square light, then a circle light underneath. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to also decide to make an extra outline. Now, I know I made it really tight in there, but I've kind of made an extra line. Now I'm going to make my wheel, and I'm going to go just like that. Okay? Now, next thing to do is you're going to take your paper. You're going to fold it like this, and you're going to be very careful, but you are going to press down. Press down with your hand. Press down. Just keep pressing. Going like this. You're going to open it up on the inside, and you're going to see, yes, it is transferring over. Yes, if I had a pastel, it would transfer over way better than it has. So it has a little bit. I'm going to go back again, and I'm just going to keep on pressing. Okay. Now I'm going to open it up again, and yes, it's much better. So you can see it. All right. Now I'm going to take my crayon and go back and trace out the line that I see to now have the same thing I had on the other side. Now, if you're good, you can do this without doing this, if you're good. All right, so here we go. We're just going to go and okay, I've got my inside light. I'm going to come down like this. Trace out my light there. Come around with my bumper. And now my wheel. Okay, so now you have your car. And then you have room so we can put our tree. So now the next thing we're going to do, we are going to add details to our car. Now, you can keep going with crayon, or you can go ahead and switch over which I am, I'm going to start switching over to use my Sharpie. But if you really want to go ahead and work with pencil first to get your details in, do that first so that way you can go back and erase. Okay, so do your details first with the pencil. I'm going to go ahead and go through and do everything with my Sharpie. And then I'm going to move forward. Now with the tree, I'm going to go ahead and use my black crayon to do that because I do want to make sure that so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in with my Sharpie. So I'm going to go ahead in here and I'm going to make my license plate. Now, I'm going to have my license plate say something fun like M-E-R Y Mary for you. So like Mary for you, Merry Christmas for you. You know, something fun. All right, now I'm going to make my grill, which I'm going to go ahead and go through and make my lines for my grill. Okay, so there I go with my grill. Now I'm going to make my ribbon. So a ribbon for me is I just take it and go up like this. If you'd like to make your ribbon different, you may. So I'm kind of coming like this to make my ribbon. Now I'm going to come around like this with my ribbon. And I'm going to come out. Okay, you can make your ribbon however you want to. Okay, now I'm going to go up here and start making my presents. Now, I'll make my tree last, then I'll make my presents first. So I'm going to go ahead and make a square like this. I'm going to take a line down the middle. Okay, then I'm going to make my bow. Okay, might make a different kind of shape present up here. This one I'm going to go ahead and do like this, my ribbon. Okay, and then maybe I might make the inside like this. Okay, now I'm going to make another present. I'm going to go ahead and make another square, and then I'll just go ahead and add my ribbon. Now if you want to make a thicker ribbon this time, you can. Okay, this time I'm going to kind of go like this with my bow. And then maybe my ribbon come out like this. Okay. This one I'm going to kind of go like this. Okay. And then maybe make the ribbon inside here like this. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start working on my tree, and then that way I can see how it's going to come together. So for my tree, I'm going to go ahead and start by, I'm going to use my crayon, and I'm going to then make my line come in through here to the inside. Then I'm going to come up like this, just a very thin line. Okay, and now I'm going to come out like this. Out, line, 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 line. So you're going to make your little branches. Okay. And all you're doing is just making your little branches. Okay. Okay, keep going. Now when you get to the inside, it's going to be the same way. You're just going to kind of come in like this. Okay, and then I'm going to put the top on like that. But I want to save room because I don't want to forget my star. So I'm going to make my star. Okay. All right, there's my star. My star is never a star, quite like a star like everybody else's, but I do the best I can with my stars. Okay, so now I'm going to add some cool ornaments. Okay. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start our coloring part. Now, if you want to, you can start your presents. I'm going to start my car first. So let me decide. Let's see. My car is white, but I'm going to make a blue car. So I'm going to go through and go ahead and start getting my blue, or more, it looks more like a purple a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and get my color in here. Okay, keep going. Be careful not to color over top of your ribbon. Okay, go around. Now, because bumpers have a different color, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a silver in here, which, there we go. Here's a gray. And we're going to get gray in my bumper here. Go around my license plate. Okay. Now remember what I said, you can make your crayon marks darker to add a little value to the side of something. So say for instance I want to go ahead and do that to all of the side of my vehicle, you can. Okay, that kind of just makes it pop a little bit. Okay, so now let's get our lights. Some lights have a yellowy look, so I'm going to start in the middle with the yellow, in the middle with the yellow, and then I'm going to come around with some orange. Okay. Now because I have an outline around it, I'm going to let the outline be a gray as well. And I'm going to do the same thing to my grill. I'm going to color my grill gray. You see I'm going to the side with my crayon there. Okay. Now don't forget your wheels. Now say for instance you want to have like that, you can do that like that with your wheels. And then I'm going to go ahead and color over top, but I'm going to color a lighter black so that way it's not going over top of that. Okay, so that's that part. Now let's get up here to our, oh, we don't want to forget our bow. My bow is going to be a red, so I'm going to go ahead and color my bow in. If you want your bow to be green, your bow can be green. If you want your bow to be another color, you can make it another color. It's up to you. Okay, so there we go on that part. Now we're going to get in here to the window. So let's go ahead and grab our brown, so that way we can have the trunk of our Christmas tree brown. I'm going to kind of take it all the way right here in the middle very lightly. Okay. All right, there we go. Now if you want to go over your, you may if you want to. I'm just going to kind of lightly go over my black lines to make my tree branches. Okay. And it's okay if you don't quite make the same marks, it's okay. All right, so now done that part, we're going to now go ahead and color our ornaments. You can color your ornaments different colors. I'm going to stay away from green because our tree is going to be green, so I'm going to pick some red, different reds. Let's see, might even pick some purples. I might pick a light green. We're going to see how that goes, a light green in there, because the other part's going to be dark green. And you can have more ornaments on there than what I have. It's no problem. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get into color my my gifts, and then I'm going to come back and get the tree itself. So if your package, you want to have your package the same color, you can. If not, you want to make it different colors on the inside, you may too. So like I said, what if I decide to do green, green, and then maybe the red? You can. Okay, I know it looks super yellow with that, the way that crayon. So let's go in here and see if I can get a darker color. That looks a lot better. Okay, and then this package, I think I'm just going to do a green. And then the bow itself will be red. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have one more present, and I'm going to make that present a blue, because not every holiday gift is going to be the same color. Hopefully that's not the same. There we go. Okay. All right, so now it's time to color our tree in. And I'm going to pick just the basic green here, and I'm just going to come out like this, and you'll see that it's just going to kind of fill in. So we're just going to fill in just like we would do our normal tree, just to fill in. And kind of give it some lift there. And I'll also add a little bit of the other color green to go over top of it. Okay, so there's my Christmas tree inside of my car, and here's my yellow I'm going to add on to the star, and now I'm going to give myself some color to the background. So I'm going to make it the road itself, we're going to have the road a gray at the bottom here. And I'm going to take the gray like that, just go through the bottom. Now say for instance you want to go ahead and make your they're driving down the road, that's fine, you can do that. Then I'm going to do my sky. Now for my sky, oops, I picked the same colors I did the car. My sky I'm going to go ahead and do like this. Pick a couple of different shades of the blue. And I'm going to take my time because I don't want to go make it too outstanding. So that way it would And if you want to have a nighttime sky, you can go ahead and make yours black if you want. It's up to you. Alright, I don't like the fact that I chose that one color and it stuck, so I'm going to have to balance it out. Alright, it's okay. Alright, so there we go. And our lines in our road are yellow. So, you are done. And you want to color your license plate. You can put your license plate. You can give your license plate color, it's fine. Normally license plates are white, but I just went ahead and add a little gray again. So, this is your first holiday project, and as you see the glass back here, I'm just going to go ahead and add some gray back here to the back so that way that the glass looks like it's colored over, and you can just go ahead and do that to make it have a gray tint to your window. See how I'm kind of going like that to make it look like a window, so you can do that. Alright. So, like I said, you can add Happy Holiday to it if you want to, but don't forget to, because it's almost 2021. Almost. So, welcome to the holidays. Welcome to the first week of December. This is my birthday week on December 3rd. You don't have to tell everybody. Anyway, so have a great week. I will see you on week 12, and like I said, this is our first holiday project, and we'll have another one next week. And like I said, if you did not get to finish up your dream catcher, try to work on it this week. And I know that means you have 2 projects this week, but just do the best you can. You can get one of them done, and then maybe work on something else, work on, again during the other part of the week. So just try to get them both done, and I will see you again. Have a great one.